The following video is based upon true crime content. Therefore, it may contain images and/or language that some find disturbing. For this reason, viewer discretion is advised. Welcome in, everyone. I know a lot of you guys come on here because you want those updates about Brooks. I have one today, believe it or not. Usually there's nothing, but this is interesting. This was dated the 17th, yesterday. So apparently this occurred on the 13th. What day was the 13th? That was Monday. This happened on Monday. Okay. Darrell Brooks Jr., serving multiple life sentences for the attack of the 2021 Waukesha Christmas parade that left 6 unalive and a dozen more injured, has been moved to a prison outside of Wisconsin. The State Department of Communications records show Brooks was moved from the Wisconsin Secure Program facility at, and I always butcher this name, Boscobel, to another location out of state. And the Department of Corrections can confirm that Darrell Brooks Jr. was moved on January the 13th. The DOC is not able to share any further information regarding Mr. Brooks because of security concerns. That's what the spokeswoman told the Freeman. So a follow-up email asking why he was being transferred was not returned. His attorney, his appellate attorney, Michael Covey, said that he was not informed of the move until asked about it by a reporter. He said, "I'm not surprised. They're not going to give me notice. But if they move him out of the state, they certainly did not tell me. I'm just not surprised that they moved him out of the state, given the notoriety of this case." Brooks has yet to determine whether he wants to pursue an appeal of his conviction. He's been given multiple extensions of the deadline to file his appeal, with the latest coming last month. And of course, the next deadline is February the 21st. A December 20 motion seeking more time. His appellate attorney, Covey, said that the extension request comes after he has completed reviewing the entire file. Now, this is the most we've ever gotten out of him, because before now it was just need more time. The last request was made to allow Brooks time to decide how he wanted to proceed. Recently, the defendant informed Attorney Covey that he was looking to hire another attorney. However, the defendant did not ask Attorney Covey to withdraw. The defendant requested additional time to find and hire a different attorney. What we think happened there was that Covey came back and said, "You really don't have any grounds for appeal, dude. And you should have never represented yourself. This is what you've done to yourself." And Brooks didn't like the answer. Covey did say, though, that Brooks being moved is going to complicate communicating with him. He said, "I'm very confident I will figure out where he's at very soon, and I'll be able to speak with him shortly. But before I can file any kind of document, he has to decide how he wants to proceed, and that's what I'm waiting for." Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. Where do you guys think he's moved? Like, how far away did they send these guys? And I never really have gotten into, this is the first time, I guess, since I've been doing this channel, that I've dealt with somebody that's been moved out of state. So I'm just kind of wondering, is there a facility, is there some kind of protocol? Like, okay, we're gonna trade prisoner A for prisoner B over in Texas. I mean, how does all that work, I wonder? I guess the biggest deal would be that, oh my goodness, what happened? Did something happen to where they had to? We know that we felt all along like he's been kept in an area where he's not in Gen Pop. But we also thought that at some point he has to go to Gen Pop. It is what it is. Something must have happened in Gen Pop, though, if that's the case. Shoot, I mean, the way this stuff works at prison, you don't even have to be in Gen Pop for something to happen. I don't know. I just wonder what it was and if we'll ever hear about it. A lot of this stuff stays under wraps. They don't like stories of prisoners hurting one another getting outside the prison doors. It would probably be difficult for us to find out, unless, of course, somebody gets out of jail that was in there and can tell the story themselves. Y'all be on the lookout. If you find any information on this, please email me and let me know. I'm going to do some searching around, but I'm definitely now, my ears are perking up now, because I'm thinking, Something had to have occurred for that to happen. Or maybe they just said, you know what, we can't keep him in solitary confinement because it's not fair to him, technically. I mean, I know he's a prisoner, but they really shouldn't. And then we can't keep him in the medical ward to keep him away from other people. So what are we going to do with him? And not to mention the fact that I'm sure he's a pain in the neck. So it was probably normal for them to move him. I don't know. I guess I just want to hear somebody that's in the system kind of talk more about this, how it works and everything. So, yeah, I'd love to hear about that. And again, how far do they move him? Do you move him to the next state over? Or do you say, we're moving him somewhere to an undisclosed location, we're keeping it under seal, we're not talking about it, all for his protection? And if that's the case, is there a prison where people like that go? Is there a specific prison? I think Texas would be a good place to send him, though. Isn't that where they're really hard on prisoners? I'm so mean. I can't help it. But come on. Darrell Brooks has caused a lot of people a lot of pain. He's been found guilty. He's doing his time. We just need to find out where. So stay tuned, guys. I'll keep my ears open. And if I hear anything more, I will let you all know. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe on your way out. And feel free to leave a comment. Have a blessed day.